Sir. We are here. We are here. Let's go. Shouts out to Country Tone, my dog. We out here in Boulder, Colorado, getting busy, man. Late night, late night, early morning for some of y'all. Let's go. Getting busy. Every time I'm in the city. Let's go, Country Tone. Let's get it. Huh? You gonna meet me at the 50. Let's go. Hate Red Week. Hate Red Week. Boulder, Colorado, getting busy, man. On the ones. Forgot to mention about them boys in the trenches. Need to, man. Tell them sit back and watch them. Stop. Man. But they said, woo, swag, baby. In the power plant, baby. Colorado, Buffalo, 3:35 a.m. in Georgia. Hello, my dear brother from Morocco. Yes, indeed. Salute from Morocco. What time is it in Morocco? In the motherland. Right now it's 1:35 a.m. in Boulder, Colorado, where I'm getting busy. Just checked in, just touchdown. So we doing it big right now, man. Let me know where y'all checking in from. Let me know if you up right now. Let me know if you need to be getting up. What you got going on? You already know it's the BIWDOW, man. Shouts out to Country Tone and his track, Buffalo Sauce. That's going hard right now. Y'all check that out if you haven't already. 8:30 a.m. in the motherland. That's right. 3:30 a.m. in Georgia. 2:30 a.m. in Alabama, some parts of Florida, Mississippi, and so on. 1:30 a.m. of course in Colorado and Texas, 12:30 in California, and about 9:30 in Hawaii. 10:30 in Hawaii. But yeah, we checking in live, man. I appreciate everybody checking in right now. Shouts out to that boy Country Tone. And I think he was out here in Boulder, Colorado too. But man, these tickets have been going crazy. I just heard Coach Pollock, shout out to the Whistle, and Uncle Neely and Coach Hart and Coach Pollock. They said, man, some of them tickets was going for like 44,000. 44,000? 44,000, Coach. Goodness gracious. Wonder who bought them tickets. It's time to run them likes up. Man, that much money on some tickets, dog. That's crazy. But somebody bought them. Nevertheless, it is sold out. I got love from Austria checking in 9:36 a.m. in my second country home, which is Austria. Shouts out to Graz, Austria. Shouts out to Vienna, Austria. I appreciate it. Much love. You know what I mean? V Gates out there. V Gates Holmes. What's happening? You know what I mean? I miss my flat out there in Austria. Shouts out to Yakamini Plex in Austria, man. In Graz, Austria. Salute. Run them likes up. Man, but look, man, we've been out here in Boulder, man. Coming through the airport, I definitely saw a lot of Colorado gear out there. Let me know if my volume good. Make sure I'm up loud enough. But definitely saw a lot of Colorado gear out there. And whether you're in the airport, you're just walking, going to the store, whatever, you're going to see somebody in some Colorado gear, maybe some Coach Prime gear, something like that, man. So get ready if you're coming out here for a game. It's going down. Shanghai, China. Yes. Shouts out to Charlie. Are you on the Army base, Charlie? Or are you living out there? Big Dog checking in from Shanghai. Almost 4 p.m. on Friday. Nice. Man. We just getting to our Friday. Almost 4 p.m. Goodness gracious. A whole day ahead. Let me know what's going on. Need to get a lot of international views, that'll really run the page up and make sure it gets, in the algorithm so people can see this. Everybody I saw in Colorado gear, I make sure I show some love too. We got love for Colorado all over the world. Like I said, we are internationally and nationally known for the thousands in attendance and the millions that will be watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You know what that is. Living now, my friend. Definitely, definitely. 9:30 a.m. in South Africa. Vernon. Oh, now Vernon, what's happening? I'm hitting those hearts. That's right. Hit those hearts. I appreciate it. Much love, everybody checking in. But also, I posted a video just earlier of Shador Sanders in the elevator with like 6 NFL scouts. And I was just thinking like and I made a post on it. I said some people would be overwhelmed by this, but then I think Coach Prime named him grown for a situation like that, how he handles himself. And what he did was he handled those scouts just like they were just, he wasn't overwhelmed by it, is what I'm trying to say. He wasn't overwhelmed by them. He turned around, shook their hands, or gave them a pound or whatever. They said, "Great game." He said, "I appreciate it," but he knows that there's much more to do. He knows that all his talking is going to be done on the field. He knows that all he has to do is continue to put up. And those scouts that he saw right there, much love to him, but they won't really make a difference on where he'll get drafted at. Debbie Garcia, what's happening, Debbie Garcia? Where you checking in from? Once again, I appreciate you tuning in, everybody tuning in. So let's get to the game Saturday. I wasn't going to talk too much. I just wanted to introduce, let everybody know I'm here. The party's going on, and we will be partying in Boulder this weekend, going down in a major way. In the game, which the party will be taking place at, it looks like it will be star-studded to the max. All right. And no, I'm not talking about me being up in that thing. I'm talking about all the people I've heard that's going to be there. From shouts out to Killer Cam. It is what it is. Podcast. It is what it is. Show, sports show. Say Killer Cam and Stat Baby is supposed to be there. Shout out to them. I can't wait to see them. They say Paul's B. They say Shannon Sharp supposed to be there. Skip. Come on, Skip. Shannon was Stephen A. Come on, Stephen A. He's supposed to be there. Debbie Garcia with the O now. In Waco, Texas. That's what I'm talking about. Shannon Sharp's supposed to be there. Stephen A. Smith said he might show up. All right. Heisman Trophy winners all over. T.O. is already in the building. Who else they said? Mark Ingram was there. Desmond Howard was there. This is going to be like damn like a Super Bowl with all the celebrities on the sideline. They said the sidelines will be packed. I'm not sure. Should I go or should I just stay here and broadcast it from the hotel? Psych! I'm all up in that thing. I'm all up in that thing, man. Wide open. I'm trying to be wide open. Whether I'm just on the outside, inside, or whatever, it really don't matter. I'm out there, man. You feel me? I ain't come this far for Nathaniel to sit in a hotel room. Let me see. This offense is built for his skills. Shador is a pro quarterback. Exactly. I hope he don't leave after this year. I hope he stays. That way he can just continue to grow and really secure that Heisman Trophy. If not this year, definitely next year. But this year, I would love to see for the 3 people that's invited to New York, how they do the Heisman. I would love for that to be Caleb Williams, Shador Sanders, and Travis Hunter. And one of them Colorado boys taking home. Travis this year, Shador next year. What y'all think about that? Florida checking in. Shouts out to the FLA. Chattanooga checking in. Shouts out to Chattanooga. My auntie lives in Chattanooga right now. Butterfly said hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Guess it's a party all night to the game, huh? Yeah, definitely. Starting to I don't know what's going on tomorrow night, but definitely starting Saturday morning with Big Noon Saturday going on. It's going to start off and kick off like early morning, like 7 a.m. our time. So I don't think I'm gonna go out there for that early, but I will go out there around 8:30, 9 a.m. Try to catch the players coming in and so on. I'll just do that time out there. That might not be the time they come, but I just do that time out there. Let me see here. This man is working hard. Happy for you, big dog. Enjoy the game. It's like the ESPYs over there for real. Shouts out to Charlie for real, man. It's all these people gonna be. I didn't even name everybody that's gonna be there. Y'all just watch and see. Watch and see. Look for me. I'm gonna have my big straw hat on, so it could be easily seen on TV just in case I am where I expect to be. Um, look for me. I have a big straw hat on. Y'all see your boy, tag your boy, whatever. You know what I mean? Yes, sir, brother. So Nebraska, let me see what that said. Nebraska must pick his poison, play man and get burned, or bum rush the door and get picked apart. Exactly. Whatever they do on defense, I think, man, it's gonna be hard to hold these boys from scoring about 42 plus points. It's going to be hard to hold these boys. On offense, though, Nebraska better try to just run the ball because because all you're going to do is look for what was successful last game, right? And TCU ran the ball pretty well on Colorado overall, if you look at it. But that's what most teams will do, and this coaching staff know that, so they're going to be focused heavy on the run this week. Like I said earlier, the run playing run defense is a lot about um, mindset and running and getting to the ball. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're running and getting to the ball, having that mindset, um, then that's hey, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, guys. We'll see about that. Shouts out to Snoop Dogg, supposed to be there too. That's another story. I got some things for you. I ain't gonna say them right now, but y'all just keep watching. Keep watching. Watch King James make an appearance. If he did, all right, story time. In a minute, I got a story about King James. But I think that based off of what TCU did and all of the successful runs that they had, any good coach would try to groom his team to come in and run the ball against Colorado, thinking that they're going to be just as successful, right? Whether that works or not, Colorado is going to be prepared for it and looking for that run and going to make that quarterback who threw 2 picks last game, going to make him be the one that beats them. That's what I feel. And if they come with that right mindset, like I think they will, Shiloh leading, Trevor Woods, those linebackers are going to have to step up big time this game. They're going to be tested this game, whether it's Demore Kennedy, Levante Bentley, Jeremiah Brown, put in Juju Mitchell, whoever, oh, now brethren, whoever though, whenever they, decide to run the ball, Nebraska, I'm speaking of, if Colorado can hold that run and force them to pass, it's going to be a long day for Colorado. Y'all look for it. I can't wait to see it. Quick story time, right quick. Somebody said something about King James right here. Quick story time. I was in New York City doing videos for a rapper, and we went to this club called the Greenhouse. If you live in New York or whatever, or you ever been to New York, you know anything about that, you know about the Greenhouse, I think, right? That was my first time hearing about it when I went there. And it's a I guess a world famous club or a New York famous club. And we walked in there and all these rappers in there. There was some famous rappers at the time. I think they were West African rappers. They were famous in America for throwing a lot of money. I forget what their name was, but they were in the club. So we walked in or whatever, and we immediately realized we were out of our league because they had a menu on the table, and the menu had the bottles on there, and each bottle was like it started at $400. And we all looked at each other like, man, y'all want to, we're not no real drinkers anyway. Y'all want to spend $400? No. But as soon as we were about, at least I was walking out, and this guy came at the door and said, hey, man. And this at the time when LeBron was with the Heat and they had just won the world championship. This guy came in out of nowhere before the team walked in and said, hey, man, the world champions are outside right now getting ready to come in the club. So I'm so kind of ticked off about the $400 bottles. I'll get out of the way, man. I'm walking up and I see the tallest, what seemed like the tallest basketball players walk up in a whole group of them. So the whole Miami team walked into this club. And I'm like, damn, what's up, Chalmers? What's up, Haslam? D Wade, what's up, D Wade? And then I see LeBron. LeBron looked like a dinosaur, man. LeBron looked like a dinosaur. And if he's at this game, I'm going up to him and holler at him. What's up, dog? If I can get there, get past security or whatever. But what's up, dog? Shake your hand. Man, LeBron looked like a dinosaur. He's so tall. He looked like he's taller than the 6'9" that they put on there. But needless to say, I turned back around and walked in with them like I was a part of the team or a manager or something. So I was right there at the door. So as I walk out the door, I get ready to come in. I see the Miami Heat come in. I turn right back around. Eep. I walk in like two people behind LeBron, like I'm a part of the team. Until they go in and they started ordering all these bottles and stuff. You know, their entourage, LeBron and them didn't drink, but I was just stood there. I was like, damn, I'm with the world champs. Okay, let me get up out of this thing. Like a dinosaur, dog. All right, here we go. Back to Colorado football real quick. Yeah, it's late night, so we might get off subject and talk about some other things. Y'all got anything y'all want to put in the chat? Go ahead and do it. New Mexico in the building. Oh, now Scarlet Wood says 3:45 a.m. here on the East Coast in Logan. Insomnia brought me here. Glad to be amongst the friends. Hey, y'all. Oh, now Miss Wood, I appreciate you checking in with us at the middle of the morning for sure. Uh, what's the cost of the trip? Um, what was Antonio Brown's song? Whole lot of money. Got a whole lot of money. It costs a whole lot of money. Man, it costs a whole lot of money to come from Hawaii. I hate flying from Hawaii just because you got to fly 4 hours over the ocean just to get here. What's the Smurf is going on, Big Dog Live at this time? Big Dog is in Boulder. The Big Dog is in Boulder, and it is colder about this thing too. Unless I just been in Hawaii so long that 65 is, you know, you know what I'm saying? What did I say, man? Man, smoking sweet oil, Big Dog, in the background, smoking sweet oil. All right. That's this the hotel room I'm in right now. Shouts out to the I almost called my hotel name. I ain't gonna do that right there. Y'all might try to send somebody to come and get me, dog. And some of you got me here as well at 3:50. I guess my clock is off because I'm on Hawaii time, so it's probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock my body time. You feel me? So I'm good right now, even though I won't stay on here too much longer. Our defensive line must force Nebraska to pass. I think it's more than just a defensive line. It's going to be the whole collective effort. This game right here, you will see a lot of Travis Hunter manned up on defense, right? The safety is going to be in the box a little bit more, right? And they're going to be 7 in the box, daring you to run the ball. Come on, run it then. Come on, run it. Okay. Come on, pass it then. All right. Travis is ready. You know? Look like I'm in an Airbnb. Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. I appreciate the accommodations. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody's up. Everybody's up right now. We got another story time coming up real quick, like depending on what y'all text me up in here. I got something to tell you, but but get ready for the game. Shouts out to Matt McChesney. Shouts out to Slash Stewart. Kadera Stewart is here. Shouts out to Michael Westbrook is here. A lot of buff greats in the building. Shouts out to my dog Lawrence Vickers in the building. You feel me? Somebody said Big Dog room looked like a $250 a night room. The sofa looks nice. Y'all can see everything, huh? Boy, Miss Scott, Mr. Sky Dweller. Oh, now Coach Kelly will scheme them out of running, and Sims can't throw. Sims gonna have to prove to me he can throw the ball today, or Saturday. He's gonna have to prove that he can throw that thing, you know, on the elite level, damn near. You feel me? Yes, sir, with the blesser. Shouts out to my dogs out of Hawaii, out of Waipahu, Hawaii, Rebel Soldiers, and their new joint. Shouts out to them. I need to y'all want a reaction? Hit me in the comments, y'all want a reaction. We got new videos dropped that I haven't been able to watch since I've been at oh, I like this. Since I haven't been able to drop since I've been in the airport and stuff, traveling for the last seemed like forever. CU football is locked in for rivalry. Shouts out to Lil Wayne who called in. Y'all want to check this out right quick? I know y'all seen it already, but I'm gonna check it out myself with you guys. We have a watch with me. Watch with me as we watch Lil Wayne. Dang them Hawkeyes on point. Right? What's the cost of that trip? He can throw to TCU. Whole lot of money. It depends where y'all coming from though. I can't tell you how much it costs, coming from where you coming from, but coming from Hawaii, coming from, you're gonna spend a band just to get up out of Hawaii. Video file. Let me see. Share my screen. Oh, let me see. Video. See you football locked in rivalry week. Yes, you want stories and let me see what Miss Garcia said. Oh, am I sharing my page already? Dang. Okay, y'all saw some stuff. But anyways, shouts out to Miss Garcia. She said, "Yes, we want stories and break down the video. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I got you." Elsa Newsom, to see you. I hate flying. How long will a train take me to check? New member Carl Smith. Oh, now any Huskers in the chat asking for a friend? Butterfly said, "You're gonna be back in Hawaii next week, Saturday, because St. John Bosco play Kahuku." I heard somebody talking about that. September 16th, next Saturday. Might check that out. If y'all want me to check that out, might need to check that out. Hello from North Carolina, D. What's happening? All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this in right quick. Like, check out Lil Wayne.
Ah,
Yeah.
what up, What up, brothers? Y'all are dogs. First of all, Uncle Dion, he's the greatness. He's greatness. Greatness.
Man, I mean, I love Weezy F, dog. I love Weezy F, but I'm not even. Damn. Why you got them tattoos on your face, dog? How much you think we'll see Community Saturday? I think once the blowout happened by the third quarter, I'm gonna say, damn, Big Dog said that. We're gonna see a lot of Community McLean in the fourth quarter, third, maybe fourth quarter, second half, you'll see Community McLean. So I think it'll be 38-10 in the first half. And then the game will finish out like 52-14, something like that, or 52-13, 17, something like that. I think it'll be a blowout. If you blow to my lookout, this will send chills through everybody in the Pac-12. Definitely it will. And it's going to be a party in Boulder in a real way. Look at Weezy F.
First of all, Uncle Dion, he's the greatness. He's greatness. He's great. You impress him. You impress your coaches. You impress them. You impress the person in the mirror.
Man, whoever did his camera, tell him they fired. How you gonna be right up that man nose like that? Tell them they're fired, dog. You right up Lil Wayne nose. Did y'all see that? Could y'all see it? Come on, man. Is it just me or am I tripping? My dog said, I'm trying to come by train. All right, Hunt. Trying to come by train, planes, and automobiles. Lil Wayne wasn't talking about nothing. Lil Wayne got blowed and said, I want to give a shout out to the whole team and my Uncle Prime. Like, Wayne, go sober up first, Wheezy. No, just playing. That's my dog. But whoever the camera guy was shouldn't have been all in that man's nose like that. You feel me? Come on,
Then
dog.
you look at Nebraska as the real world. And it ain't gonna take half as much as that to impress them, but what you do is you go out there and you kick their ass. You show them who you are. But not only that, you impress them. Impress them. Leave them impressed when you leave. When they walk out of there with their heads down, help them pick their heads up.
I have to, I was kind of watching what I say because some people say, "Oh, Jimmy, you be going in on folks," or somebody, they ain't gonna like you because you saying it. I'm just saying what I see on the screen, Coach. And I'm saying, Coach. I call everybody Coach because my coach used to call the players Coach. So I'm calling. If I might call a girl Coach, I might call a non-player Coach. Hell, I call my kids Coach sometimes. Sit down, Coach. So, that's nothing. But me talking about Lil Wayne. This is my honest It's my reaction live. You know what I'm saying? Whoever did the camera shouldn't have been in his nose like that. They probably should have said, "Cut. Let's do it again. It looks better if we do it at this angle." Somebody got to be looking out for some of these people so that they aren't looking a certain way. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to look out for Weezy F, dog. That's the GOAT. So whoever did this video, because I'm a video guy, I see it from a different perspective. I see it from the perspective of behind the lens. Whoever filmed that should have been like, all right, cut, hold on, Weezy. Let me stand up and film you from up here. Or let me do this because this camera getting straight up your nose, and that's going to be distracting to kids watching this. And people like Big Dog Chico are gonna harp on it when he watch it. But you know, leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. Go to the next subject.
And look at y'all and give you a round of applause. Look at y'all with the eyes wide open because that's how impressed they'll be.
I gotta get these cleats.
That was it. Well, at least you had the greatest, Lil Wayne, come and talk to you and say some inspirational words. Hopefully, Lil Wayne will be at the game. You feel me? It'll be. I'll tell you what would be funny. What would happen if Lil Wayne and Skip homeboys? What would happen if Skip, and Lil Wayne are at the game together, or even Michael Irvin gonna be there. Michael Irvin's at the game with Skip. Keyshawn might be there, and Richard Sherman. So you got the undisputed squad at the game, and then Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp show up at the game. What if they cross paths? How you think that's gonna look? What if undisputed and first take cross paths at the Colorado game? What do you think that's gonna look like? Shannon over there standing up, Skip, Stephen A. Skip, Stephen A. Skip, Stephen A. Skip. Well, come on, Skip. That's gonna be funny, dog. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Back to the grill again.
Sure. Oh, yes, sir. Got the premium edition, you know what I'm saying? Diamond turn.
Premium edition.
Wearing these in the game. About to make a lot of plays in these this weekend.
All right.
Hey, fellas, let's work today. Let's work. Let's have a sense of urgency. Let's have an attack mode. Let's have a focus mode. Let's lock in today. Let's work. We come too darn far to take this light. To play like this just the game. This ain't just no game. We keep telling you it's what? It's what? It's what? It's what? It's what? It's what? Let's take it that way, all right? Everything we do, let's do it with a commitment to excellence. Cry to me before you lie to me. Break it down on 5.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the squad.
Hey, let work. Boss on me, boss on 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Somebody said, I think Lil Wayne filmed that himself. Man, cut Weezy off. That's my dog, man. Y'all leave Weezy alone, man. Leave my dog Weezy alone. Pat McAfee show on ESPN is premiering. Also, I like Pat McAfee. Will he get another tank top? I don't know. But on Nebraska page, they are calling their defense the black shirt defense. We ain't never scared. Going to pop our trunk like Bone Crusher said. Watch, watch them now. Last week was just a sample face. I watched their defense, and it's just even if I show it to you, you'll see that their defense is just now sunshine. Their defense, if they played a lot of zone last week, and they got picked apart by the Minnesota quarterback. They just couldn't capitalize as much as they wanted to on that. If they try to run zone against Shedeur Sanders and those wide receivers spread out like that, man, they're gonna be chasing them boys all day. If they try to run man, they don't have the personnel. Like I don't think anybody in the Pac-12 has the personnel to cover great receivers on the inside, like Jimmy Horn Jr. and Travis Hunter. Covering them on that inside, whether it's in man zone, whatever, with your third or fourth best cornerback, right? Or a linebacker or a safety, it's not going to happen. They're going to run those option routes, those hook routes, those crosser routes, those go routes, those post routes, 7 routes, a bank, whatever. They're going to be wide open all day. Nebraska can defend the run, but they're not about to hold these guys, I think, to under 40 points. Under 40 points. What's that right there, 5-5? Holla at me, let me know. We must smoke them early, then systematically destroy them over for coach rules, disrespect of Coach Prime months back. Exactly. And that's why it's personal. And that's why they're going to bang them. That's why I say 52 points at the least. They're going to put up 52 on them. They're going to hang 52 on them. Skip on house arrest for eternity. Nobody's letting Skip slide when he's finally in public. Exactly. Skip will have so many people around him trying to grab at him, talk to him. He'll have to have some bodyguards. I know it's not talked about much, but I hope Kamani gets some burn Saturday because as a 5-star, I could see him leaving if otherwise, maybe not immediately, but most definitely eventually. I think people worried about are trying to say that he'll leave too fast. Why would you? I'm gonna go to another school because I wasn't playing at Colorado. What? That don't make sense. Come on, I'm with Coach Prime. If he say I need to do this, it's obvious I need to do this. It's showing in practice I need to do this. I came only a couple weeks or a week before fall camp. I'm not ready to go yet for no college football. Power 5. Big Dog Chico thought he would be. I thought he would have came in ready, but it's evident he's not that ready right now. Not saying he's not a great player. He's not a 5-star. He's not a dog. But no, you got to get molded into that. I raised my hand, and I wasn't a 5-star, right? But I started my freshman year at UAB when I came up in there. I didn't start that first game. I don't think I started that second game. But that third game we played, was that Florida State? That third game we played some team in Florida. No, it was South Florida. We played South Florida. At Tampa Bay Stadium when they first built it, back when Tampa Bay Buccaneers had that stadium with the big ship in the end zone and stuff. We played South Florida. I think that was my first game I started as a freshman. Had like 3 catches at the tight end spot, slot receiver spot. But it takes time, right? It takes time for you to get into camp as a freshman, get in shape, learn what to do, learn all the plays, and be able to play fast motion. Right now, he's going through it, and he'll get some burn this game. Somehow, some way, he'll get some burn this game, and then next game, or he'll get his confidence this game. He'll say, "Oh, damn, I can really play." And that's what'll happen. Kamani McLean will be fine. 100% he'll be fine. I'm not worried about him at all. I wouldn't even try to rush it. Same thing with Alton McCaskill. 2 different situations, but McCaskill dealing with that injury from over a year ago, whatever it was, still, Coach Prime taking it slow. I wouldn't expect to see him full strength starting until probably game 4. Yeah, after the Colorado State game. He might get some burn Colorado State. I doubt it, though. But that 4th game, who knows? Depending on how he really, really feels, though, I think Coach Prime feels like I don't need you right now, dog, because I think we can beat Nebraska. I think we could beat Colorado, and then we're gonna come with a whole different look with you in the backfield with the next game coming up with the big boys. Prime, the king of one-liners for sure. We know Lil Wayne can't play that guitar. I think he can. I know it's not talked about much. I already read that one. I think NIH will keep Shador in school. He's making exactly. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Good job, Carl Smith. I appreciate you. Shador Sanders, they're saying he's making about $2.5-3 million in NIL money right now. At least that's his value, and that's more than the base salary. Of course, not the total salary, but the base salary they're saying of Dak Prescott. It was of Joe Burrow, but he just signed the richest deal in NFL history, I think, for $275 million. He just signed that. So amazing type of money that Shador Sanders is generating right now, which makes it not a huge thing to try to go pro, because most people go pro because, hey, man, I got to secure that bag, dog. I got to secure that bag. Well, Shador Sanders is securing that bag as we speak. You feel me? Passing out visors, Beats by Dre headphones, everything, all type of endorsement deals that he has. That's money coming in, coach, for real. And some of his teammates are benefiting from it. Let me see here. More comments. College Game Day got their booth set up. College Game Day got their booth set up. They can't have their booth. No, you mean Big Noon Saturday has their booth set up, I think. Because College Game Day can't be there at the same time. It's 2 different stations, right? Let me know. Do you think the altitude will play a difference as well? Because TCU seemed to be gassed out there on turf, and CU was in overdrive. I think Nebraska. I think they might be kind of used to it. I'm not sure, but overall, I think those guys are just in better shape. Coach Mo just had them boys in better shape. Altitude, heat, whatever. You saw how they played in what was supposed to be 100-degree heat. They were ready to go. Coach Prime had them running gases in the middle of practice. This is something that I've seen before, but not very common at practices where a coach will say, blow the whistle, stop it in the middle of practice and say, hey, we're running gases. I've seen it done before, I think, to punish players, but he's doing it because he knows that he got to be in shape, coach. He got to be ready to go. So I think that was a great move by Coach Prime. They're going to continue to be that's going to roll over into the rest of the season also. Sorry, man, NIL. CU does a great job at nickel and diming their way downfield and eating up the clock. Yeah, and I think that's going to be the MO of this game. They're going to try to keep Shedeur Sanders off the field, but they're going to be scoring so quick. Colorado is. I think that that running game from Nebraska is going to be negated by the end of the second quarter. They're going to be like, "Damn, we got to score some points because we can't stop them. We got to score some points." And then they're going to press. They're going to get turnovers, and that's it. And Coach Prime does not have a problem. Like other coaches would be like, take him out. He got enough yards. Or Coach Prime is like, I'm gonna put my foot on the gas. We want you to put up, if you throw for 1,000 yards out that thing, throw for 1,000. Solidify this Heisman Trophy if you can, dog. Solidify it. Go ahead and say it's mine. Take it home with you. Put it in the crib. Travis is gonna be doing the same thing. Jam, Camarnie a freshman, and Cooper a junior. He has to outplay him exactly. Camarnie need more development, and that's okay. He's a freshman. He's a freshman. He's learning the college game, which is different from the high school game. For real, for real. 600 plus passing yards, 3 interceptions minimum. Oh, for the defense, I would think. All right. Big dog, you already know them stars mean nothing. Savelle, I think you're talking about save to Washington, a 5-star Savelle Washington. Savelle is a 5-star from Washington, and he didn't play at Washington. He really didn't play a lot in the last game at Colorado either. Yeah, let's talk about those ratings real quick. Those ratings are done by, like, literally and it might not be a lot, but like I can start a rating system right now. And if I keep it going for years, months and years, and just stay consistent with it, I can rate players. The next man can rate players. All they did was 247 Sports on 3, and then you got ESPN rankings. It's not like it's ESPN ranking them. It's guys that work for ESPN and 247 Sports. But shout out to Coach Carl Reed Live. He worked for 247 Sports, and you can respect his. But a lot of it is just different scouts ranking these guys on what they feel like it is. Some of them are ranked accurately. Some of them are, could be hit or miss. Who knows? So we see what Travis was ranked. I think he had the highest ranking of any DB ever, and we see why. Kamani McLean had, I think he was top 10 ranked as a DB all time ever. And I think that's because of his size, his pass catching, his ball skills, pass catching ability, his potential, his length. All of those things can factor into it. I think he's a naturally shy person until he gets in a natural or a comfortable environment for him to where he feels like, okay, I can really, really be myself now. And I think that'll happen at Colorado. If it haven't happened already, I think that'll be happening real soon, and we'll see more from Kamani McLean. All right, checking in from Long Beach, LB, the city by the sea, RIP. Shouts out to the big boss dog. You already know, Latoya Lee. Oh, now to Long Beach, one of my favorite cities. Kamani is not ready mentally yet. This is not unusual for a young player. It's not unusual for a young player. I'm not sure where he is mentally, but I'm sure I would bet that he's still processing some of these plays and understanding, if they can get him on a level to where we can just say, hey, go out there and play man, and you go play man, and Travis is gonna play man on the other side, and we're gonna do some things in the middle. They're gonna be dangerous, like Busta Rhymes. This is dangerous. Flipmo squad is hilarious. All the other, yeah. So dangerous. You're so dangerous. Guys, are we overreacting to one game? Serious question. No. Why? Because it was one game. If they would have lost, people would be, it'll be the same thing on the other side, if not worse. You're not reacting. We've seen what they had. Some people are like your boy. Shouts out to everybody else who have been. We've been telling you. Well, at least I've been telling you from a perspective of seeing what the talent that they've actually been bringing in and how we can mesh together based off of what Shador Sanders and Coach Prime and the staff has done last year at Jackson State, which is still playing football. They is you know what I learned from Marcus Lemonius, I think that's his name, right? Is about people, process, and the product, right? 3 P's: people, process, and product. If you have 2 of the 3, you know, sometimes your business can be a little shaky, but it's not going to be running at the optimum level. If you have 3 of 3, you can be totally successful at what you're trying to do. The people, the process, and the product. Who you have in there, how it's getting done, and the results, basically. What are you producing? Right? That same 3 P's from Jackson State that he did is the same process that he's doing at Colorado, which is making him successful. He's just doing it on another level now. He's just doing it with all the resources now that Colorado has. He's doing it now with everything that he was trying to bring to Jackson State, thinking that he can bring it like that, but quickly realized, dang, I can't build no buildings that fast, dog. You know, dang, some of these people don't even see the vision, dog. Dang, I gotta fight for this, dog. I gotta put up my salary, dog. Dang, dog. Okay, here's another opportunity that comes, and it seems like the right thing, and God tells me to go this way, and I can make that impact, and I can have those resources that I'm, you know, yearning for, because I know what I need to be successful. And you can go to Colorado and get those things. Let me do that. Let me do that. And that's why he did it. Let me see here. A couple more comments. Ooh, Colorado is for sure. I can't answer everything, guys, even though I be trying to sometimes. Ooh, what time is it now? About 2:30. Ratings are based on how many offers players get. How dumb is that? How can a rating be placed on how many offers a player get? That's dumb as heck. Just because these many schools offered him, man, look at the film, and if you have any football knowledge, evaluate the kid. You know, that's what I did to the Colorado players, and that's why I said, okay, they could be good here, they could be good there. They're gonna have problems here, and we got to see about the rest. Oh, now Patricia, how you doing? Ratings are based off how many offers a player get. That's crazy. I see Travis getting 2 picks, 2 tuds this game. That'll be just, man, he'll have the world going crazy if he got 2 picks and 2 tuds this game. If he did the same thing he did last game, which he can do, which is his thing. And the more teams get into the red zone, they better start throwing away from him, because the field is more condensed now. It's easier for him to process. Like I said before, that same pick he got in that game on the sideline in the red zone, he got that same type of pick, not the same type of play, but the same pick in that same area of the field out here in the Polynesian Bowl that I saw with my own eyes, and I filmed with the camera from the sideline. I said he has an uncanny ability to react to the plays, especially in the short, small spaces like in the red zone. You throw it up his way, he's gonna pick it off. Who can jump with him? Who can go get the ball like that? Nobody. Nobody. Carter Dad spoke about ranking. He said Carter wasn't ranked, and he went some camp, and they rank him a 3-star. That's how it works. Pretty much, they go see him. Like, how could man, that ranking stuff, man, so overrated. So overrated. You have to see it's a player in no name city, Western Alabama somewhere that probably none of these scouts have seen that can probably run through some of these 5-stars, right? You see what Bishop Thomas did to that middle linebacker. Wasn't he a 4 or 5-star? Wasn't he highly rated and looked like a Greek god? Bishop Thomas put him on a meme. Now that man might be PTSD for the rest of his life over that, dog. You know, once that happened to you one time, all right, story time, boom, story time. I ain't afraid to say it. Story time. Here we go. Let me tell you a quick situation of how that can play in your head. And I'll tell you from my experience. I was playing linebacker one time in the Arena League, and this team had this running back. I wish I could find him so y'all could see him. But this team had this fullback, rather, named House. His last name was House, and he looked like a house. About 5'7", stocky as ever, black, shiny with dreadlocks, looked like Edgerrin James, Midnight Thud, and freaking the Green Mile all in one, right? And this arena ball, so you only got 3 offensive linemen, 1 running back, a quarterback, and 3 wide receivers. Man, they gave Big House the ball. Instead of me going low, I tried to hit him high. Bam! And he took me for a ride in the end zone like Bo Jackson did Brian the Boz, right? Back in the day from Oklahoma. Took me for a ride in the end zone. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh, damn, I just got ran over. Whoo! That ain't never happened. And my teammates looking at me like, damn, that ain't never happened for real. Chico, why you ain't go low? I'm like, damn, he 5 foot nothing. Why am I going low at? Trying to tackle him just. But the point is, that stayed in my head for a little while. I was like, damn, I can't tackle high no more. I got to go low. This 4 5-star, whatever he is from TCU, man, he going to have that in his head forever, especially on those ISO blocks. On those ISO blocks, he gonna have to go in there and run through somebody to get his confidence back. Because right now, his confidence is under his shoes, dog. Big dog, North Carolina, hear you right. Okay, money needs to develop. He's going to be good. Yeah, he's going to be good. Shout out to Rusty Nail. He's gonna be fine. What section you in? What section am I in? Look for the straw hat. You'll see. Look for the straw hat. I'm all over. Oh, now Marlowe, Nebraska better be in great shape, because if they aren't, them boys will be bent by the waist exactly by halftime. Now, I haven't really noticed anything since I've been here. I haven't really noticed any elevation. I've been outside for a minute. Maybe it just kind of went over my head. I didn't really think about it, but not thinking about it, I didn't notice anything so far. It's about coaching. All the athletes can be great. It is cold outside though. Not freezing, but relatively cold. Speaking me coming from Hawaii, so yep, laugh out loud. He is scared. Talking about the linebacker. I still be having flashback too. So many, exactly. You listen. I've caught hundreds of passes. I remember like the ones I dropped though. I remember some of the ones I caught, but I remember all of the ones that seemed like I dropped. All right, story time. Big Bad Wolf. Charlie speaks. Let's go Buffalo Sauce. Did you hear it at the beginning? Country Tone. Oh, now Country Tone in the building. Shouts out to VA. You feel me? That's what Prime said. He told his coach not to get stuck on stars. He doesn't care about stars. No, go evaluate the player. If they see a dog that fits their program, then go get him. Exactly. It's not about just getting 5 stars. Brick house. Definitely, he was a brick house. Short, little stubby brick house. Took me for a ride. I was talking about star rating on players, not rankings. Star rating on players, not rankings. Yeah, like you talking about the 5-star and 4 stars, right? Yeah. What you are saying is exactly what Carter was saying. That's why Carter is there, because he played with Coach Prime. Exactly. A lot of y'all don't realize how many players Coach Prime coached. in that truth league, and he's seen come through that truth league. So many, multiple. I coached 2.5, 3 years. I think 3 years back home, little league, right? When I went back home just to coach them, my little cousins was playing. I feel like they were really good. Let me give them a chance to do my thing. I was like the Coach Prime out there before the Coach Prime really got nationally known. I was, out there with the jerseys. You know what I mean? Had my clique zone coaching. That's how I did it. Made sure the guys learned more about life rather than just about football. You know what I mean? So, all these kids that I've coached in those times, they're in high school now, and I still have a relationship with them. So it's no different from Coach Prime. I'm definitely not a Coach Prime, but a Coach Prime who's a Hall of Famer, he's going to keep those relationships with those kids because they always remember what he did for them. So Dylan Edwards, shouts out to that number 2, Newton, who was talking to Coach Prime after the game. That's the last thing you want to see as a coach is your player, one of your star players, any player over there talking to Coach Prime. And he got his hands on his shoulder like, dog, all you got to do is hit that transfer portal. Ain't hard to find. You got the other coaches looking like, man, why is Coach Prime talking to my player? Yeah, ain't hard to find, dog. You know what to do. I know why you're wearing a number 2 and you're a cornerback. I know why the other one over there wearing number 21 and he's a cornerback. It ain't no mistake, dog. They ain't got it on because they like the number. They got it on because of prime. Picks all day. Boulder will be renamed Pick City. Shiloh will be mayor as they try to avoid Travis. Shiloh, yep, will clean up. I like that. Houston in here. Shouts out. Oh, go ahead, put your cities in this thing. Go ahead, put your cities in. Let me run them cities down. Give a shout out to my cities who checking in. And I appreciate y'all checking in with me this time. Late at night, it's 2:26 in the morning. I think I've been on this thing for at least an hour now. I was stationed in Colorado and I came from VA. I didn't feel it initially, but when I started doing physical activity, it hit me in the head quick. Exactly. Okay. I might get up and just go for me a little walk around the hotel or something, dog. Let me see what we got here. I could watch the Bishop block 1,000 more times, straight up, at least. Did you receive our request for an advertising package on your channel? I did not. Did you did you hit me on Instagram? Big Dog Chico, Big Dog _Chico on Instagram. If y'all have any advertising needs, hit me on Instagram. Big Dog _Chico on Instagram. Big Dog _Chico on Instagram for any advertising needs. I appreciate it. Austin, Texas, checking in. The 2-3. Am I right? It's the 2-3, right? Austin, Texas. Shouts out to my dogs. Bishop is going to TD this game. They might just give it to Bishop this game. Instead of making him block, give it to him on that fullback run. Good call, Garcia. If Colorado beats USC and Oregon, do you think they would go to the national championship? That's the whole goal this year, 713. That's the whole goal, Jay. Go to the natty, baby. Go to the natty. If do you understand what it would be like for college football if Coach Prime, Coach Saban, Coach Smart, and whoever else is in the playoffs? What? Man, they'll make so much money. It's crazy. So much money. Carter dad was a stud too with the Cowboys. Omar Stoudemire. I want the national championship. Oh, now I appreciate the super chat. Super chat. I appreciate that. With our eyes rise, did you receive our request for advertising? Yeah, that's what I said. So make sure you hit me on that Instagram, Big Dog Chico _. Let me check it. Let me see. I got it right here. See if anybody hit me on Instagram. That's what you're talking about, right? It should be on Instagram. And what would be the name under? The OAK checking in. Oakland. What's happening, baby? East Oakland. Shouts out to Vallejo. Shouts out to Vacaville, California. Shouts out to San Jose, where I just left from. I had a connecting flight from San Jose. You feel me? San Fran, Oaktown, Houston, Texas. Send sideways. Oh, no. For sure. Is that Charlotte, North Carolina? Shouts out to K40. Is it K Foy or Foyer? North Carolina, Charlotte, Defoe in the building. Let me see. Let me make sure I run that back one time for your mind as we get these. Dallas, Texas. Oh, now shout out to the DF Dub and the Big D. Pauls. Jackson, Mississippi. Jonathan B. Barnett. Jacktown still checking in. I appreciate Jackson, Mississippi checking in, baby. Rockingham, North Carolina, NC. Once again, I told y'all, man, on that Atlantic coast, they in here. Augusta, GA, Atlantic coast. Again, got a West Coast right here checking in. Auntie's Garden, Los Angeles. It's 1 a.m. That's right. What's happening out there? Shouts out to my dog Louis Belt from the Bay. Shouts out to my dog D.A. Uno from LA. Shouts out to my dog Fat Cheeks from LA. South Central. You know what I mean? All the way out to Rancho Cucamonga. Let me see. What do you think about the number one QB in the 2025 class visiting Colorado? He's a beast. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Got the number one QB in the class visiting. But see, that's class 2025. That's a couple years from now. Who knows? Somebody else could come take over that spot. But that kid looked like a stud from what I've seen. Yeah, I said the same thing. Every coach get a prime, talking to their players. You know he was trying to find coverage to see if he could wear that prime, what prime was saying. Exactly. See if he could find out what he was saying to him. Anybody record that? Let me see what he said to him. Was he asking for shoes or was he asking to transfer? I need to know. Mr. Chico, tell Neely to get coconut water and honey in those players. Best all natural electrolytes replacement. I like that. Coconut water and honey. Oh, if you need some coconut water, shouts out to the owner of Coconut Water, my man Kawi out in Hawaii, Waimanalo side. Y'all can check out his Cocoa or White Cocoa water. Coconut water, the best coconut water on the island, man. Y'all check it out. He also has alkaline water. It's called Aloha alkaline water. So y'all check that out. Also, my boy out of Georgia, my partner in crime, black-owned water company, Alkaline Life Water. That's out of Georgia. So we got two Alkaline Life Water or Alkaline Water companies, one in Hawaii, one in Georgia, both minority-owned, and both of them doing their damn thing, man. Y'all check them out and follow them when you can. All right. Right now, I need to go get me something to eat on and something to drink on because I've just been talking. Dallas, Texas. Jackson, Mississippi, once again. Terry, Mississippi. East Point, Atlanta, Georgia. Shouts out to you, man. Shout out to Outcast, too. Minneapolis, where they think it's soft at. Never soft in Minneapolis, man. Shouts out to Sosa Ballin. All right. And my cousin in Minneapolis, too. Thank you, big dog. We love you. Howard, oh, now I appreciate it. Dallas, Texas, Long Beach, once again. And sea moss, of course. Get you some sea moss if you haven't. Alkaline Life Water also has sea moss. Y'all can check that out. alkalinelife.com, but it's spelled life with a Y. All right. So y'all check that out when you get a chance. Get some sea moss in your life. It was on YouTube a couple weeks ago. We'll hit you up on Instagram. I appreciate it. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram because I'll miss it on YouTube. I'll definitely miss it on YouTube. Hit me on Instagram for any ad that you would want to put on the show. There was a lot of JSU people on here talking real bad about Coach Prime today. Like he is the source to all their problems since they lost this past weekend. Man, come on, dog. We can't be doing that. Y'all won the first weekend. We won the first, I'll say we won the first weekend, Jackson State. Now we can't get mad at anything that got to do with Coach Prime because, you know, he left it in a better situation than when he came. And when you won the first game, I heard some people saying, oh, F Coach Prime. We don't need Coach Prime. And then we lose the second game, some people talking. I ain't even going to address that noise. It's like we're not even going to give no promotion to the hate anymore. You understand? Siberia, Russia checking in. Get out of here, Ray Ray. You're in Russia? Siberia. Boy, it's colder than the polar bear's toenails out there, man. Whew. Beet juice. I like beet juice. Yep. Will keep you from getting altitude poisoning. Should be easy to find. Exactly. They have a lot of beet juice up here too. I've seen a lot of the players taking the little shots of beet juice. That's good. Thank you for your service. Oh, now Latonya, LT Lee, Chile. As a community, we are done with those fake folks that only love Prime. Or I think that's a child. Child, as a community, we are done with those fake folks who only love Prime when he's doing something for exactly. Let me see here. Gotta do that there. All right. Let me see. Great live show. Now get you something to eat and plenty of rest so we can be ready for the next show in them videos. Take care. I appreciate you because you know I'm dropping them videos. It's going down. Get ready for it. If you haven't seen it yet, get ready for it. Send Ray your chinchillas and mink. Who got chinchillas and minks? All right. So yeah, once again, man, live and in effect, back in direct for everybody listening in, man, internationally and nationally known. I really appreciate it. Once again, y'all share this thing. Tell your people, tell your family, tell your friends. If you got extra cell phones in your house, make sure y'all put them on the Big Dog Chico show and run them Lord God likes up. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Time to run them likes up. Hey. Run them likes up. Run them likes up. Run them likes up. It's time to run them likes up. Run them likes up. Run them likes up. It's time to run them likes up. Hey. 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 Back to this question real quick. Are you going to link up with Colin out there? If so, y'all be good and don't have too much fun. Definitely going to link up with my dog. He'll be here tomorrow, and we're going to be checking in live with you guys on both shows. So run them likes up. Shouts out to John Liquidator, too. He'll be live, too. Run them likes up. Shouts out to Lawrence Vickers. He'll be checking in, too. Shouts out to Big Matt checking in. Run them likes up. It's time to run them likes up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's time to run them likes up.